And we're taking you back up to New York City, which is where allegedly, Tony P.
Allegedly.
Travis
Yes.
and Taylor.
I'm not getting married.
The soon-to-be Mr. and Mrs. Taylor Swift are having a little rehearsal before what is supposed to be tomorrow's big event. And we mentioned a little earlier tonight that ahead of that rumored wedding this weekend, the soon-to-be couple, the soon-to-be spouses, opened their wallets in addition to their hearts, donating $26 million to organizations in New York and beyond. One of them was Education Through Music, and tonight, CEO Janice Weinman joins us live to talk all about this and much more. Janice, thank you so much for spending some time with us tonight here on the Live Zone Primetime.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right. So my first question for you is, when you got the call that this $2 million donation was coming into your organization, what went through your mind? Like, what was your very first reaction?
My first reaction was, I can't believe it. I mean, this was a total surprise. It was just a windfall that we never expected, and it means so much to our organization because it means that we'll be able to serve so many more underserved students throughout New York City.
Now, when this whole situation with Taylor Swift, and Travis Kelce giving this money, did you know that both Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift knew the organization or had done work in the past, with the group, or is this kind of a random thing in your mind?
I don't know if it's random or not, but we certainly did not have any contact with them, nor vice versa. This was a complete surprise for us, and we really don't know exactly how they came to us, but we're delighted.
That's fantastic. Hey, you obviously made an impact on them.
Not only made an impact on them, but now just them doing this spreads the message of the work that you do.
Right.
Not only to so many people in New York who may not know about it, but beyond New York. And so for viewers who don't know about your organization, can you tell us a little bit about what Education Through Music is and what a gift of this size actually will do for you?
Sure. Education Through Music is a not-for-profit organization that provides music to underserved students as a core subject, and that's important. It's embedded in the school as a regular subject in under-resourced schools. We provide the teachers, we provide the music and the instruments, we provide teacher training so that students who otherwise would never be exposed to music education have the opportunity to learn skills that they can then use in many different ways, skills of discipline, skills of attention, skills of creativity and independence. And that really affects their self-confidence, their independence, and also their academic achievement.
When, really working with these schools and students alike, what are some of the results that you've seen in terms of their path? Do a lot of students end up, going the musical route in a career path, or do they really use those skills in other ways as well?
They really develop a sense of confidence and a sense of joy that there's something that they really enjoy doing, and that really helps them build their future. It makes them feel that they have something they can offer. It makes them feel that people really recognize their musical abilities, their rhythm, their harmony. And we have seen them perform both in schools and in multiple places. The Apollo Theater, the Beacon Theater, Yankee Stadium. What this money does for us, it allows us to go beyond the 18,000 students in New York City that we currently serve to many, many more, to people who really would have no exposure to music education. And we have schools, a waiting line for schools that really want to be able to provide this, and now we'll be able to do so.
That's awesome.
So obviously not every little kid gets to grow up to be Taylor Swift. I mean, I know that that's the dream, but what is it about music that really changes lives, and why is this such an important cause? And we know Taylor has long been a champion of music and creativity. So what is it about music that has such a transformative effect on people's lives?
There are many things that really help students grow through music. They feel a sense of independence. They feel that they have abilities, that they can express their own emotions. They can hear their voices sing, and they can play instruments that make them feel that they are accomplishing something. All of this leads not necessarily to musicians, but to people who grow up feeling a sense of self confidence, of independence, and ability to create things through music that they otherwise would not. And these skills are transferable to other areas, which is so wonderful. It helps them in other subjects. It makes them feel appreciated because when they perform, people are just so proud.
Yep.
And so the joy is so great. It makes them want to come to school. We've heard from kids that on the days where they have music, it is really a day that they want to attend school.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as someone who played even recorder in middle school, no, I mean, it brought a lot. Now, as you talked about, you work with a lot of schools that are underfunded, and we're seeing music and art get cut across the country still to this day, which is just completely crazy to me. When it comes to this money and the deployment of these resources, where is it the hardest to expand this, and how will this money make that easier?
We, through the money, will be able to hire more teachers. We'll be able to go into more schools. We'll be able to get more instruments. We'll be able to bring in people who can evaluate what we're doing well and what we should improve so that we can really continue a high quality, comprehensive, sustainable program. This is something that, as I said before, we have a waiting list of schools who really want to do this because they can see what the effect is on the students who have been exposed to music and education.
So we mentioned at the top that, just them recognizing your organization brings so much more attention to it. When celebrities donate to charities, or not charities, but to organizations like yours, it can inspire more people to open their wallets as well. Not everyone will necessarily be able to donate $2 million, but what message do you have for people who want to support music education beyond New York City? Obviously, we're here in the, in the nation's capital, the DMV area. What can they do?
We do actually provide music education through a partnership with a number of YouTube, for example, with a number of others, with United Music Group. So we are expanding to students through online opportunities. But what we want to say is music is so important to the development of the child's self-confidence, the child's ability to feel that they can really accomplish something. And for people who want to make small donations are just as meaningful as large ones. Small donations can really add up and can provide other students the opportunity throughout the country, we hope, ultimately, to really take advantage of a program that really is there for them every day in the school, that they can turn to their teachers for so much encouragement, so much support, and so much understanding of their own potential. And that's what we try to do. We're not trying to create musicians. We're trying to really help students come into their own.
When you look at the future in terms of music and everything's being influenced by AI now and how technology, you just mentioned YouTube being a major partner, when working with students in this educational way, how do you balance the technological needs, but also the need to create that music and to make that unique sound? Because it can be really tough given this new tech environment.
Well, we've taught students at an early age how to use computers so that they can create their own music through it. We also have groups of students who work together so that they can synchronize their different input. Yeah. It's really both an individual opportunity for a different route of creativity as well as a group opportunity. And both of those teach them not only the value of music, but also how to use technology as a way of expression, as a way of creativity, as a way of relating to others if they do it as part of a group. Right. So it is really a progressive process that we take through the grades. We're from K to 12, so we have the opportunity to really influence students as they progress through their educational experience.
That's really cool.
Janice, I know you didn't get a chance to thank Taylor and Travis in person, but if you were going to send them a message, if you had the opportunity to meet them face to face and thank them for this, what would you want to tell them?
I would want to tell them that they've really given a gift, not to an organization, but to students throughout New York City, that they've given a gift of potential, of opportunity, a gift that really can make a difference in the life of a child. It's transformative. And I also would say that they're giving the gift of setting an example. This is a couple that really, they're caring for others. Their consciousness about the needs of people other than they themselves is really a model that I think says a lot and has a message that's very important.
Absolutely. And like as the future goes on, like do you foresee not just, great philanthropic partnerships, but like celebrity musicians or artists partnering and helping to teach or things of that nature, providing educational resources as well?
I see this as a great opportunity and great potential because I think artists understand what this has done for them. And so they can try to apply that to other people who they feel might be able to have the same opportunities that they do and ultimately be able to contribute to the field of music, to the broader field of arts,
Yeah.
to so many different things, even to business, because we have many businessmen who have told us, and businesswomen who've told us that when they had a musical experience and when they learned music, it was really fundamental to their ability to do some important work in their own careers.
Exactly.
Janice,
Could not agree
my
more.
final two questions for you. One, were you a Swiftie before this, and are you now?
Good question.
If you were going to be inspired by Taylor's music to teach Taylor's music in the classroom, is there one song that you would want to? And finally, if people want to learn more about your organization, where can they go to do that?
Thank you. First of all, yes, I was a Swiftie
I
fan
love it.
beforehand. I can't isolate one particular song because there's so many that I really relate to and that I love to hear. And if I could speak to the people out there who you are broadcasting to, I would say, please consider contributing at any level to education through music at etmonline.org to make the minds of other children sing. That is our motto, making minds sing, because that's what we see has happened and what we can see can happen to many more students.
Could not agree more. I mean, when you think about the attention deficit crisis that we have with the social media, the fact that we still have music going with organizations like yours, God bless you. It's so important to bring this to kids because, I mean, I loved having choir when I was in 4th and 5th grade, and this is great that so many students are getting it.
Education through
And
music.
appreciating it and appreciating it. This is a
Right.
gift that will allow many, many more to really be able to understand what the value of music is and to flourish as a result of it.
Yeah, and confidence. You said confidence, which I think is so true, and like it gives people that autonomy, right, to really go out there and present, even public speaking. Like you can apply those things through what music is being done. So I think this is wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And we really hope we'll be able to apply this to the best use possible.
Yeah.
And we are extremely grateful for the opportunity.
Oh, we thank you
Yes,
for
thank you for
joining
coming
us
on.
tonight on the Live Zone Primetime. Education Through Music CEO, Janice Weinman, thank you again, and good luck with
Yes.
all
Thank
of
you.
your future works with the money that Taylor and Travis donated to you.